All right, I want to take a moment and talk about your book. So you should have it by now, and if you don't, it's because you ordered super, super late. But it's coming. But I want to talk about some of the cool features and why we even use this book. It's one of the best, and we've had great success with it. Now, if you open to the very first page, so just open the cover, you have this removable thing. Now, it looks kind of scary at first because there's a lot of info in it, but this is your secret key to success. If you can look at this after looking at the lectures, taking notes, some practice exams, and of course, reading your book, this is your mother of all index cards. All of the little notes are on here, all the little things that you should know before you go take either one of your exams. Now that's why this one is so big, because it has all the 901 and 902 sections on it that you definitely need to be studying. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing with you, but I want to do some touch points. And that's why I'm so close to the camera today, because it has tiny text and I want you to see it clearly. So looking at the very first side of this thing, we've got motherboards, which we've definitely talked about already, CPU information, RAM information. We're looking at RAID, which I know is one of those things that everyone has questions on. You have an awesome summarized little version on here. Our optical discs, including their capacities, which is very important. Your solid state versus not solid state, or storage drives that have moving parts. You've got laptop information, and that's just on the front page, tiny text, but the things that you need to know to be successful on your exam, and the stuff you need to know to get through an interview, get through some of those basic troubleshooting steps that you find at work. So again, 901 is almost all about the hardware and getting the network up and running. If you go to the inside of this baby, you've got all the 902 information. So let's review just a small section of 902 and see what they're talking about. So we've got the 6-step troubleshooting process, which is one of the first things you read about in your book, because troubleshooting has to do with anything in IT. Everything breaks, we're here to fix it. They talk about different operating systems, including 8.1, Windows 7, and Vista. We're looking at command prompts, so all the really pertinent things that you've got to know to get through your exam, all the entry-level commands that you'll be using in your command prompt when you're in a Windows environment. Different type of libraries, common system tools like Device Manager, System Information, Task Manager, MS Config. We haven't talked about that yet, but we definitely will. We're talking about registry keys, which are awesome, and remote desktop. So this little guy is the supremely squished version of this awesome book. So once you've gotten into this and you've gotten those details that you need and you've read enough of it, go check and see how much comprehension that you had. How much did you squeeze into your brain and actually keep there? Because that's the important part. You can use this as a quick quiz for yourself. See how much of these things not only do you know, but you can explain out loud confidently. So when you come across a test question, there's no hesitation in regards to what the right answer is. Now, again, every day, you should be using flashcards as one of your main resources, and that is the mother of all of the flashcards. So spend 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day in that thing on top of your reading, and you will be exam ready before you know it.